2012 GMC Sierra Z71 package. No window right here. I'm sure it's down inside the door. Hopefully it's in one piece. Wife sent me a text earlier, said the window won't roll up. I've already had to replace the regulator for the passenger side. I hope that's all it is on this side. There's a piece of plastic on the cable track. Broke off on that one and the window just dropped down. Hopefully that's what's going on here. Don't have another regulator right now, but I will tear these panels off on the inside so I can get a look in there. Hopefully I can push the window up and temporarily have it pushed into place, and maybe tomorrow I'll be able to pick up a regulator, and if that's what it is, and get this changed out. I can't remember a single tool that I needed, so it'll be a discovery challenge again. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Got a tool I need to go get. I already see at the top of this, on the other side did the same thing. There's a piece that I had to do a repair on. Fortunately, it was enough space there. I added a screw and a washer. But it's a little, two different types of plastic, so they didn't weld it together or cast it together. They just pushed the little thing on there and melted the plastic where it was, I don't know, it had enough material in front of it to keep it from pulling off. I'll show you in a little bit. So I do at least remember this. Get the handle off, there's a tab. You gotta take something and push in there and it'll release. See if I have something on my knife. I haven't opened a toolbox yet. Oh, that's right, you have to pull it down. Don't push it up. So if you have a pick, that's probably the best tool for this. But a little small pocket knife blade will get it too. Alright, there's a little, so we can get a better vantage point here. But there's some screws you got to take out, and they have little covers hiding them. So one's right there, then one's down in there, and this little pocket, this piece comes out. Get this piece off right here. So we can do this without breaking a tab off. All intact. And for some reason they decided to make these, they're formed into this casting. And I got it. Looks like it's two 10 millimeters back here. And then this. And that's a 10 millimeter. And I know there's some friction tabs all the way around the door as well. So while I'm thinking about it, let me show you what I was talking about on it. This is the handle right here, and on the bottom, this piece right here. And probably the best tool, like I said, was probably a pick. But you reach up in there, and then you can catch it and then pull down. Let's see if we can see the inside. I bet you I can't get this good. We'll try. Here it is. See how it pulled that down? Pop back up. So that's how that handle's held on, is this little spring-loaded tab. Right there. They can't make it easy. There's a cable on this door too for the latch. Right now, since I have a convenient place to rest it, I'll leave it there. We just want to get the window up. Try not to tear up the vapor barrier. I do see an intact window in there. Looks like you have to put the switch back on before you can even operate it from the front. That's it. I'm sure the cable's broke. So I'm going to try and push the window up, do whatever I have to do to keep the window in place. I'll leave this flopping around and I'll get a window regulator. And I'll finish this. It's a screw here. I think it's one or two down low, and then it's two screws that pinch or clamp onto the bottom of the window. And once you figure the right angle and all for this to come out, it really is pretty easy to do. The aftermarket ones have a longer cable on them, so when you put it back together, pay attention to how you have it routed so the window don't come down on it and snatch it loose. If I remember right, I ended up having to use a couple of zip ties to route it and make sure that it couldn't get caught whenever the window came down. But if you get OEM apart, I'm sure the cables will be the same length, or at least I would like to think they would be. I'm not going to pay those prices. So I'll include how much it cost for the window regulator. And you see, I pulled this apart with a pocket knife, a little trim pry tool, and a 10mm. It's got me where I'm at right now. So you don't have to have an arsenal of tools, and it's not too difficult. Just about anybody slightly handy should be able to replace a regulator here. See if I can push this up. Oh, sure is hard. Can't see good anymore. I know you can't see from this angle. Get some of that window grease. I got to get up on this top piece. There's a hole in the side of the bracket that holds the window. I'm trying to catch that. Push the zip tie in it. That's going to be good. So right down in there's a hole. Yeah, you can see it, but hole right there. Just run the zip tie through that hole and then through these two holes. And that hole's below these. It should hold it up. And I'll put the hand, well, I don't need to put the handle on because I can open it right here. Window's secured until tomorrow. I'll finish it up. I almost shut the door on my camera though. Okay, got the part in. I'm gonna put this is a camera mount. I'm gonna stick it on the window. Lock it in place, and that way when I unhook everything, the window's not going to just drop down in there. So, see, some people will put tape on it. I'm sure there's some other tools that'll work to keep it from falling down in there. But go ahead and take these bolts loose. This one at the top, it's 10 millimeter. Two nuts at the bottom. They both are 10 millimeter. And then this one more 10 millimeter. It's on the motor. It's shorter than the other 10 millimeters. Now I need to loosen up the clamp that goes on the window. Right here. That was scary. So that plastic piece is good, but this piece pulled out, so the guides are still good. It's just a piece that holds the cable. You can see that's already got a crack in it too. So I mean, this plastic is not exposed to any sunlight or anything like that. I have no idea why they would just fail like that. Maybe it's the grease compatibility that they use on that. I don't know. I'm just not real sure why plastic will just go bad. So this is a doorman part, so definitely not the manufacturer. It still was over $100 online at the particular automotive store that I purchased it from. It was listed at $79.99, but if you pick it up in the store and buy it in the store, it's more expensive. $18 more expensive. So I don't understand that one, but I'm just going to get it fixed. So when you put it in, the first one I changed, and this one I did the same thing. This post right here has to go to the inside of the window comes down on its outside. And so when you stick it in, make sure that you've moved it around where it is towards the inside and the glass is to the outside part of the door, or you have to take it back apart. If you don't break the glass trying to tighten the bolt. But it's pretty easy. It's one more 10mm. The little short one goes right there. So I mentioned earlier this cable is going to be longer, and I definitely think it's best to tie it up out the way, even from ended up being one of those things when you're going down the road, and the possibility of it, this piece coming down, grabbing it and unplugging it, or breaking the wires. Once I get it together, I'll put the switch on, and you'll see the regulator go up and down, and I'm pretty sure there's a chance it can grab that wire. Let's set this to 80 inch-pounds. See right there. See how close I got with that impact. Can easily over tighten with that thing. There it goes. Yeah, I'm kind of afraid to keep on turning that. We're gonna call that close enough. Here's that piece. I went ahead and did the plastic weld. Couldn't find any little course thread screws, so I went ahead and did that. That was pretty easy. Like I said, minimal tools. Little small pocket knife, 10mm socket. I did use a torque wrench set at 80 inch-pounds. I'm not saying that's what the shop manual will say. That's what the internet says. And a zip tie. So the part was local. I think that I could have purchased it probably $20 cheaper online. What surprised me is I paid $18 more than what the list was on their website. The guy said, oh yeah, our website prices are cheaper if you buy it and then come and pick it up. I guess they charge you for the guy to look the part up for you. I don't know how that works. Anyway, it's fixed, and I'm going to go about doing something else today. First of all, I hope you don't have to do this, but if you do, you can see that it's pretty easy and it takes just a small amount of tools and really not that much time. So, appreciate you watching, and let's see what I can get up to next.